Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be doing a divine feminine reading and just kind of like tuning into the collective energies that are influencing the divine feminine. All right, so we got dance, forgiveness heals, and compassion for all. So let's see. For this one, it says, kick up your heels, move your glorious body, feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out. And forgiveness heals. Forgive yourself and others, let go of the old story, release any guilt and blame. Everyone is doing the best they can. This includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. And then compassion for all. Compassion is the beating heart of the spiritual practice. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. Everyone benefits when you're kind. May all beings be happy and free. So I feel like they're really wanting the divine feminine to just kind of let loose and just like chill and just be in her natural essence and not, you know, so uptight and living in that like go, go, go mentality, just kind of like letting loose a little bit and, you know, forgiving old hurts and having compassion for the people that hurt you, because, you know, when people, the saying is true, like hurt people. So when you're, you know, dealing with someone that is unruly or just downright rude or manipulative, you have to remember that that's coming from them and it's not a reflection of you. It is showing you something and somewhere that you may need to heal, but ultimately that person is showing you where their wounds are coming from. So the best thing to do is just kind of like love them anyway and let them be how they need to be. All right, so we got wisdom and commitment. With every relationship I gain invaluable wisdom. I'm continually learning which qualities stimulate, support, and inspire me, and which ones make me want to scram and soup spoon into my ear and turn it slowly. Oh geez. In that sense, even failed relationships are actually successes. So how wise, see how wise I sound. I willingly accept that it's safe to topple my walls and commit completely to a relationship. It might be one that's already here or one that's on the way. Either way, these walls have to go. Without them, I can go further, feel freer, and love bigger than before. No walls means I'll save a lot of money on picture frames. These cards are cute. They have like funny little anecdotes to them. So basically this is asking you to kind of, you know, take the wisdom from past failed relationships, whether it be friendships, you know, family matters, or love relationships, and kind of take that wisdom and, you know, apply it to the characteristics that you are looking for and the things that you absolutely will not tolerate this go around. And, you know, be honest with the person that you're involved with or that you may become involved with, like, you know, what you've been through in the past, what you've been doing to heal yourself, and then what you would like moving forward. And, you know, when you're open and honest with someone and you can, you know, be straight up and be like, look, I'm here, I want to be here, but I still have some steps to take. The other person then gets a choice to either accept and stick by you while you make those changes, or they can, you know, go their own path and maybe you'll meet up later on. But in the moment, if you are just like transparent with the person that you are, you know, potentially interested in, it gives them more of a choice and they don't feel as like messed around. If, you know, you're hot and cold, they'll understand like, okay, this person's going through something. And that doesn't say that, because I know there's situations out there where guys or girls will, you know, claim to be victim of whatever their circumstances are and use that to manipulate people. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're ready for a serious commitment and you meet someone and you're like, oh my God, I gotta have this person, but you don't feel like you're absolutely ready. You know, be honest with them and say, hey, look, really interested in you. You check all of my boxes. However, I need to get myself together. Please be patient with me. And I promise you, that person that you were interested in is gonna respect you a lot more than if you were to sit there and play games with them and be hot and cold and not be able to express yourself. If you can be expressive and be honest with people, they will meet you at that level. And a lot of people have these blockages where they're not able to be open and, you know, share that part of them with that other person because they think it makes them look weak or whatever it may be. But in honesty, it's actually a strength to be able to be vulnerable and let people know, like, hey, this is how I feel, but I also feel this way and I need to rectify this, but I don't want you to, like, you know, I don't want to lose you, so I'm working on me. I'd like you to be in my life, but just gonna need some patience with you. So 4 cards: inner peace, freedom, enlightenment, and purification. So I see 2 fishies here, and fish are like, I guess they're seen as like good luck, and, you know, they're like surrounded by all these flowers and they're kind of swimming, being free, and you know, they're just living their life, you know, they're just very peaceful. Water is very calming, so being able to be in that calm state will, you know, give you freedom and you can soar to new heights just like the birds do. And the way you can get to those places are by enlightenment. So that's like channeling your intuition and connecting with, you know, your true essence of who you are by purification. So, you know, every year flowers bloom, and then every year, you know, the flowers, some of them, you know, die and they come back to life. And, you know, humans are kind of that way too. We all go through changes. So really just accepting the growth process and tuning into your intuition and, you know, meditating and stuff like that, and just really finding your inner peace is a good way to, you know, get yourself to the place that you need to be in order to accept, you know, when a commitment does come into your life. A lot of people attract relationships from a low vibration, and then they wonder why they're hurt in the end. It's because they didn't take these steps, and they're running on, you know, chaotic energy inside of them. They're not free. They feel stuck. They're not connected to their higher self, and they haven't gone through this purification process. And then it just adds on to the trauma and the pain that one might feel from their failed relationships, and it just kind of keeps you stuck. So, you know, being able to let go of all the stuff from your past and really dive into what your soul is wanting to do, and not be so focused. I know everyone wants love. Like, that is a very true statement. Everyone just wants to be loved. That's what we're here to do, give and receive love. But you have to give it to yourself first before anyone else can. So that, you know, having compassion for yourself as well and forgiving yourself is a huge step in the purification process. Alright, so we got wait, take action. So if you are, you know, in this place where you're really eager to do something, right now it's best to just wait. It could be because of Mercury retrograde. I will say that has been affecting a lot of people, and there's been a lot of crazy energy kind of stirred up everywhere. So you don't want to like take action on anything that's really meaningful or important to you when the planets are going crazy, because it's just like, I don't know if people will pay attention, but like full moon energy, you can definitely feel the difference on a full moon and a few days prior and post full moon. But like Mercury retrograde normally doesn't affect me that much. Maybe towards the end I get a little squirrely, but it has definitely been affecting me very deeply this time around with like emotional purging and stuff like that, and just like really getting to the heart of the matter. So until you get, you know, balanced and clear-headed and all that, you don't really want to take action on something. So, and right now anyways, when you're in a Mercury retrograde, you're supposed to be, you know, gaining the wisdom from the past, and you might be connecting with people from the past, so it's not really a good time to start anything new while you're clearing up that old stagnant energy. So just be patient. Alright, let's see. I like to give weekly self-care tips. This helps people kind of like focus on themselves and sharing some TLC of the soul. Alright, so we got two. We got energy work and create art. So if you like drawing or painting or, you know, crafting in any way, it really like, so if your mind's all jumbled up and you have a bunch of stuff going on inside of you, it kind of helps to straighten the strings out, I guess, to say. Like, it helps declutter your mind and kind of helps you to focus. I really enjoy knitting. It's a weird hobby of mine, but when I knit, it's a very mindless activity and I can just like zone out on it, and it really helps my brain kind of, by using my hands and eye coordination, it helps my brain to just sort of, you know, stop working in a sense and just focus on what I'm doing. And then energy work, so that's going to be like meditation and just like connecting with your higher self. It is very beneficial, and it really just kind of centers you and gets you back to having all your chakras aligned. If you're having imbalances or you're feeling out of whack with everything going on, then spend some time doing some energy work. Or sometimes looking at tarot reads and stuff like that can kind of connect you, but like you may be tapping into some other energy and not necessarily understand what's going on. So when you can quiet your mind and focus on your own energy and just like allow your brain to turn off. So it may be good to do these backwards, like do some sort of creation and then do your energy work, because your mind will be very relaxed. And those are the messages that I have for this week for the Divine Feminine. Hope you guys have a good week, and be sure to do some self-care and focus on all the stuff that is needing to be resolved right now.